Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Claudia. Today I'm going to show you 6 easy recipes you can make in an instant pot or a pressure cooker. These recipes are very simple and basic and they're definitely for beginners. So if you have a new instant pot or a pressure cooker and you don't know what to do with it, these recipes will definitely help you out. So let's get started.
Alright you guys, the first thing we're making in the instant pot is corn. It's so much easier, you don't have to watch and wait for them, you just throw them in and the instant pot does everything. I poured a cup of water into my instant pot. I'm going to place in the rack that it comes with. If you're making a lot of corn, you don't have to use the rack because it'll take a lot of space. Just place the corn into the pan itself. I'm only cooking 3 ears of corn today. I'm going to place the lid on and you want to make sure your instant pot valve is on seal. So you can either use the vegetable setting to cook your corn or you can use the manual or pressure cook setting to cook them. I'm going to bring the timer all the way down to 5 minutes. By the way, I'll leave a link to my instant pot in the description box if you're interested. Once they have cooked for 5 minutes, you can press release the pressure. Open up the lid and you have yourself some easy made corn. It takes very less time to make and it's not overcooked or undercooked. It has the perfect texture. Next, we're making hard-boiled eggs. I love hard-boiled eggs. I make them all the time and making them in the instant pot it's so much easier and you get perfect eggs every time. Start by adding a cup of water into your instant pot and place in your eggs. I'm cooking about 6 eggs. Cover it up and make sure the valve is on seal. I am going to use the boil setting on my instant pot. You can also use the manual or pressure cook setting. I'm gonna bring the timer all the way to 5 minutes and cook my eggs for 5 minutes. When it's done, let it sit for another 5 minutes for the pressure to drop before you press release the pressure or the venting. And the trick to hard-boiled eggs is to place them into ice water while they're still hot. And this makes peeling so effortless. You're going to end up with perfect hard-boiled eggs. They're not overcooked or undercooked. Next, we're making sweet potatoes. They're so soft and perfectly cooked. Start by adding a cup of water into your instant pot and place the rack in. Then grab some sweet potatoes and torture them with a fork. This will help let out the steam as they cook, that way they don't burst. Cover it up and make sure the valve is on seal. Next, you can use the manual or pressure cook setting, but I'm using the steamed potatoes setting. I'm going to set the timer to 25 minutes. I like my sweet potatoes really soft, so when the timer goes off, I'm going to let the pressure drop all the way down. When these are done, you have yourself perfectly baked sweet potatoes. You can use these to make sweet potato mash or loaded sweet potatoes. Next, we're making baked potatoes. We're using the same process as the sweet potatoes and make sure you stab them with a fork to let the steam out, okay guys? Cover it up and make sure the valve is on seal. I'm using the bake setting. Again, you can use the pressure cook or manual setting. Bring the timer all the way down to 15 minutes. Once the timer goes off, I'm going to press release the pressure right away because I like my potatoes soft but a little firm. And you have perfectly cooked potatoes. They're not overcooked. I used these to make loaded potatoes. They were amazing. Next, we're going to cook some chicken breast. The instant pot makes perfectly tender chicken in just 15 minutes. I'm adding a cup of water onto my chicken. Place the lid on. Make sure the valve is on seal and not vent. I'm using the poultry setting. You can also use manual or pressure cook and cook the chicken for 15 minutes. When it's done, you can quick release to venting and take the lid off. I take out my chicken right away and I shred them. They're so soft and tender, they pull apart so easily. I like to put this on my salads and in my sandwiches for a quick lunch. Next, we're going to make sticky rice. I love sticky rice and the Instant Pot makes it so perfect. I'm using the broth from the chicken I just cooked. It's good flavor. I have about 1 1/4 cup chicken broth. I am adding in a cup of rice. I'm gonna place the lid on and make sure the valve is on seal. You can use the rice setting on your Instant Pot or the manual or pressure cook setting. I like my rice really soft, so I'm cooking it for 6 minutes. You can bring the timer lower if you don't like very soft rice. When it's done, I'm going to quick release the pressure and I have myself some sticky rice. Alright you guys, I'm going to end the video here. I hope these simple basic steps are very useful to you. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!